Hi guys and welcome to my channel. So today I will take out card for you guys to see what are the messages for you guys, but also I'm going to share one exercise with you. When I was going through a course, the only course that I did for like the best, I think best so far that I did, there was some there is an exercise that we did during that period of time, during that course, and that exercise remained with me always. So I just loved that exercise, and somewhere today also, when I'm confused or when there is a situation that I want to tackle, when there is something that I want to kind of figure out, how do I move ahead, what is my path, what is my journey, that exercise helps me a lot, still helps me a lot. And today, out of the blue, it came to my mind that I should share that with you guys. So I'm going to share that with you, and I'm sure it will help you too. So let's just begin with the cards for you guys. What is today's message? Message for the viewers. Message for the viewers. Messages for the viewers. Okay, so I'm going to take the cards that actually jumped on my lap. Okay, so there are 3 cards that jumped on my lap. First is the 10 of Wands card. So it says that there is a lot of hard work that you're doing, there's a lot of struggle that you're putting in, but you are very, very close to completion, and you can always ask for help, so help will be available to you. Also, the cards are saying that somewhere you have done a lot more than you could, but also at the same time you need to know that you don't have to take all the burden by yourself. You need to know that you have to be careful about your own health. You have to be careful about what your body needs or what your life needs, and you have to take it according to that. So ask for help, balance your energies, and don't overdo, and know that you're very, very close to your goal. It's 10 is always the completion and the beginning of something new. So maybe you have done what you had to. Now ask for help to complete the rest of the work, because still there is some more work that is left. The second card that is there is 2 of Pentacles. This card says that balancing is required because you are juggling with too many things. You are juggling with too many work situations. You are juggling with too many responsibilities maybe, or too many emotions maybe. So 10 and 2 of Pentacles together is basically saying that you are taking more than what you can handle, and it is time where you balance your energies and also delegate some work. But that juggling is soon going to get over, because the third card that I have is a Page of Cups. So this card very, very clearly says that there is a new emotional experience that you are going to get. There are going to be more abilities that you will be blessed with. You are going to see the results of what you've done so far, and you're going to be surprised with that. So there is going to be a surprise element coming your way, and there's going to be something special coming your way. There are emotions, there are things that are going to flow, but also you need to pay attention, because if you see, she's looking here and there is a dolphin that is jumping right behind her. And when you are actually overstressed, overoccupied, doing too many things, you can actually not see the miracles that are happening around you. Only when she actually turns behind will she be able to see that there is a dolphin that is jumping, which is beautiful. So you will need to know that you have to pay attention to your own life. You have to pay attention to your surroundings. You have to know what is happening around you to get the full result of it. So don't overspend, don't indulge, don't overstress yourself, and if possible ask for help, delegate, and you will get the help. Balance is required, but at the same time attention to your surrounding is required, because there are things happening around you and you might not be noticing them, and if you notice, you might just see a miracle. So that's the message. Now coming to the exercise. So the exercise that I love the most and I still connect to the most is that whenever you get time, whenever you have like 5 minutes, 2 minutes where you will not be disturbed, sit in a quiet place, close your eyes and think about what is it in nature, like the trees, the mountains, the lakes, the birds, the flowers, the waterfall, the river, the sea. There are so many elements, right? The trees, there are so many elements. So which element in the nature is the one that you connect with the most. And when you close your eyes, you don't have to put a lot of logic into it that, oh, I connect with that, I connect with this. Just think, what is the first image that comes into your mind? What is that first thing, first element of nature that comes to your mind, and what is that first image that you see? And that is what you connect with the most. That is your element in the nature. Now, how does that help? That helps because that element, whatever qualities that that element brings, whatever things that that element does, whatever things that element is made of, all of that is directly relevant to who you are. It is directly relevant to what your life purpose is. It is directly relevant to what your life path is. And it is directly relevant to how you will have a happy life or an unhappy life. So what you need to do, your guidance, your moving forward, everything is directly related to that element. So what you will do is, when you see that element, you're going to take up your pen and diary and you're going to write down about that element, everything that you know about that element. How is that created? How does that help? How does it works when it is working in the right way, when it is not working in the right way. So you write everything, and when you write everything related to your life, you will see so many similarities. And especially when you are in that element, when you are actually working close with that part of that nature element, you are closer to it, you are working as it works, your life will be always better and happy. And when you work against it, you will face problems in your life. Now I'm going to give you some examples that will help you understand. So for example, my element, the first thing that I could connect with is tree, and it's like a big huge tree. The only thing is, I otherwise would have thought that it is like a banyan tree, but the tree had fruits. So what I got as an image was a mango tree. Now if you see, I need to be useful in every way to people. So mango tree, if you see there, the bark of the tree, the leaves of the tree, the fruit of the tree, everything is used in some way or another. So that is how I need to be. And whenever I will stop doing that, I will start being into myself, not sharing my skills or not sharing the gifts or anything that I have with people. I will start to go backwards. So I will not progress, things will not happen. And another thing that I could connect very, very deeply with that is, tree always grows with its roots. So the deeper the roots are, the better the tree is. And tree always remains at one place, right? So tree is always at one place. My sign and my element, the only difference that they two have is that as a zodiac, I am a wanderer, I need to travel. But as an element, I need to be at one place stable, and I connect with my element more than with my zodiac. I love staying in the same place. So good few years, you know, I was a lawyer. Good few years of my life, I kept traveling one place to another. But as the tree grows where its roots are, I came back to my roots. I came back to the same place I was born, and I'm growing here and I'm living here. So for that, the tree again connects very well to me. So there are a lot of things that a tree has, but I will give you other elements also. So I will give you a lot of other examples also that can help you understand. So let's just say that you connect to rain. So raindrops are fresh. Raindrops bring in a new energy. Raindrops bring in a new growth. Raindrops bring in a new life. Raindrops give life to so many life forms. So if you connect to rain, your energy will be something that will be always fresh, always beautiful, helping others to grow, giving others new life, giving others new things. So that's how your energy will be. Now another thing that will be very, very core to your energy is dependency. So you will have people, because rain is always dependent upon a cloud, so you will always have dependency or codependency with people. So if you struggle in your life that why am I dependent, I want to be independent, I want to do everything at my own, know that that doesn't go with your element. That's why you have a dependency. But at the same time, because of rains, there is grass, there is growth, there are so many things that happen. We get water to drink. So there's a lot of things that is dependent upon rain. So that is in the same way, you will have a lot of people being dependent upon you as well, upon you literally, or for your advices, for things, for growth, for the counseling. So different ways people will be dependent upon you, and you will you will have to play that role well as well. So if you're getting frustrated as to why everyone comes to me, and then take the advice, and rain is for a particular time span, and it goes away then. So if you are kind of worrying, or if you are getting frustrated with why people come and they take help and they vanish and they never give me any credit or never come back to me, so that is because your element is rain. But you will always get credit, because the rain gets credit for whatever happens due to the rain. So you will get credit. So just be rest assured that you will get credit when the results come. Also, another very important thing is, when there is too much of rain, when there is too much of water, there is chaos, there is problems, there are floods. So in the same way, if you try to put too much of you into somebody's life, or into the world, or into the situation, be out there too much, it will actually create a chaos. It will actually create problems for you and for other people. So if you think that, why can't I be a public speaker, why can't I be always there on on a media or anywhere, and why can't people always see me? It is because of your element. Yes, you will be there, people will know you, people will see you, but not always, because rains are seasonal. So you will see that kind of seasonal growth in your life as well. So that's one. Now another element, let's just take let's just take a lake. So if we are talking about a lake is something that's like a stable thing, right? It's a water that is into a particular area. It is not like a water that is moving. So travel will not suit you much. Being at one place will help you more. The lake is also dependent upon rains and water, but it has an ability to store for its own. So your dependency will be less on other people, because you will be able to do things at your own, and you will be able to provide at your own. At the same time, you will be provider to more people, because the lake, there are life forms in the lake, and also there are other animal, dependent upon where the lake is, there are other animals or humans or anybody else. They are kind of dependent upon trees, dependent upon lake for the water. So there will be people who will have dependency upon you. Now if a lake closes itself, doesn't give water to anyone, or if the lake does not have the water, it is definitely not useful. So if you think that you will close yourself, and you think that you don't want to help anybody, you don't want to be there, you don't want so many people to come into my life and kind of take things away from me, it will not suit your energy, because your element is lake. You need to give away. That's how you are, that's how you will be. Also, a lake is not, it cannot survive without rains or at its own for always. So you will always have interdependency, but that dependency will not be too much. It will be like a seasonal thing. So that's like the lake. Let's take another example. Let's take an example of a tree, mountain. So mountain are very, very strong, right? They are very strong, very sturdy. So you need to take care of your physical body. Your physical body has to be fit. And if you are facing issues with your physical body, means that you're not taking enough care of it, and you need to be physically fit, because the mountains are very, very physically fit. Another thing is, mountains are the house of so many birds, animals, other things. There are roads that are created by cutting the mountains. There are things that are houses that are built on the mountains. So if you connect with the mountain, there will be a lot of dependency upon you. You will have to provide to so many people. At the same time, mountains always stay at one place. You can't shift a mountain. You can't move a mountain until there is an earthquake. So being at one place will give you more growth. It will suit you. Also, because mountains are very, very stubborn, like they stay at one place. When there is a mountain, it's not moving, we need to make a road. What we'll do? We'll cut through the mountain. So similarly, if you become too stubborn, then people will cut through you. So if you feel that why somebody is trying to harm me, or if you feel that life is kind of putting you into health issues or into troubles or pushing you away from certain things, that is because it has to cut through you, because you're being too adamant, you're being too stubborn. So you will have to ensure that there is a balance. Mountains also, like I said, stability is something with mountains. So you might be in one job for 20 years and you might be thinking, why am I not changing my job? Because your element is mountain. You're meant to be more stable. Another thing is, mountains dependent upon what kind of mountain, where it is. it has trees on it or nothing on it or snow on it. So this will depend upon how do you take your life. If you are more into depression, you will have snow, you have more depressive thoughts. If you're more into growth and you help others grow, you will be more growing. So that is how mountain is. So similarly, you can think about any element and write down. Put a little pressure on your mind, put a little pressure on your brain. Google, read about nature, read about these things. You can connect with butterflies, birds, animals, anything that is nature, and then clouds, and then you write down the elements, write down how they are created, write down what they do, what are the elements when they are into good form, when they are into bad form, what are the positives, what are the negatives, and then apply it into your life, and you will see your life changing beautifully well. So I hope this helps you. I'm going to take out a card for you in the end as well, and I would request if you can do this exercise and share the feedback through comments, and if you can share this exercise with everyone else also, because it's really helpful. So do it for yourself and share it with others. And also I would request you, if you can, actually try to figure out, like write down about your nature, try to figure out about that thing, write down about your life experiences. So I know a lot of you would want to ask me as to what is their element and what are the parts, but I'm all there, I will help you, but I want you to actually first put your own efforts into it, because the more you do it by yourself, the more you will understand it. So do it yourself, and if there is any issue, you can always reach back to me through comments. Let's see what is the message for you guys, and it came very easily. Okay, wow. It says, surrender to effortlessness. Stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. So be effortless. Just let it flow, let the life flow, let the thoughts flow, let this thing flow to you. Otherwise also, if there's anything happening in your life, let it flow. Don't push too hard, don't worry, don't think that you have to make too much of efforts. Rather, at times when we stop putting efforts and when we just start observing and seeing how things are working, we see things are working out more clearly and better for us. I hope this video helps you. Thank you so much. Take care of yourself. Bye bye.